CRUD operation includes create, read, update and delete operations that we can do by the use of PHP and MySQL, where we will be manipulating the database with the help of these operations. Create means inserting, read means selecting, update and delete operations that we have done in the previous example also. How to create a database? Basically, we have to create a database. So first we have to start the server, and you have to check that whether our database is created or not. So first we will be creating the database. How we will be creating the database? Go to the server, click on database, write the database name over here, example demo, create, and it will create a database. How to create a table? We can create the table by creating the table from here also. Okay. We can write the table name, say EMP. Suppose we have to create 4 fields, so we write 4 and click create. For saving the time, I have created the employee table that has some records. Okay, so it has some structure. What is the structure? We have created ID, name, address and salary. ID is the primary key, name, address and salary. So how we have created? Create table employee, ID integer not null, primary key auto increment, name varchar 100, address 255, varchar salary integer 10. Okay, now we will be going to create one configuration file where we will be storing the database server, DB username, root and the password and the name of the database. Then we will be creating MySQL I. We will be creating the connection by using MySQL I underscore connect, which will need database server, username and password and database name. So we have created the variables and we have called them over here. If the link is created, it is very nice. It will be giving us some connection. If it is not, we will check if link is equals to false. That means that connection cannot be created. How to create a landing page? We will be creating an index page by having some content on it, and in this content we will be having an employee detail. Over here I have created a page for saving the time. How we will be doing so? So this is the page where employee detail is there plus operation. That means create. We'll create a plus. We'll write some name over here. Say for example, I will write my own name, Piyush Parekh. Say address is something like we will having something like Pune, and say I have getting 1000 rupees as a salary. Submit. It will create an operation. Okay, U is capital. I have to edit it. It means you have to create an edit, update record. Okay, U is capital. We will update small. Small p. We will update this as a submit. See, the records are updated. Okay, I want to delete this. I will click this delete record. It is asking, are you sure you want to delete? Yes. The data is closed. Okay, it is empty. Okay, now we will see how the code is working. So what we are doing is at the index page we are calling require once config.php that will have the configuration. Select star from the employee. If MySQL I query, so it is getting the records as table name, address, salary, and action. In the action, what we have done is update, delete, view records, update the record, and the third one, delete the record. Okay, so this is the landing page. Now create. When we are creating when we are clicking on the plus icon, what it does, it calls this create.php. How it is working? It is having some insert query. What the fields we have done is, we have asked the user to write the input as address, salary, name, and we have got this. Now what we are doing is insert into employees name, address, salary values that we have got. What is the prepare statement? Prepare statement is used for dynamic queries. We will be passing the runtime data with these three fields. Then if statement equals to MySQL I underscore prepare query, that means link and SQL the query that we have created. We bind the data with the parameters as name, address and salary, and these parameters are mapped now. MySQL I statement underscore execute, statement is executed, and header will transfer us to index page. And what index page will do, it will check the records and will show us the records. We'll take the example. We have created on the plus record. Okay, again we have given some name, some address as Pune, salary as 1000, submit, successfully created. Okay. See, this index page is over there. Okay, now after this read operation, that is the select query, select star from employee where the id equals to star. It will give us all the records. If you want something special, we can check that record. Okay, now the update query that we have done in the previous one, u was capital and we have updated this. How? It set id and post, and we have checked that what the update is. Enter the name, enter the valid name, address, whatever we have got. Update employee set name equals to this, address equals to this, salary equals to this, where the IDs that we have passed. We'll check this with an example. Now see this, what we have done is, if I want to edit this, I will click, see the ID is, suppose that I have updated this with 5000, submit, it is updated. Okay, now we'll go to update record we have done. Nice. Now we will go to the delete record. What the delete say? The query is delete from employee where id is something. Okay, now what we have done is, if I am clicking on this delete, it will call the delete operation. Okay, click on this. If I had clicked yes, the data is deleted. Okay, thank you so much.